Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and my next Escape from Tarkov video. I'm going to go through today what's going on in the Tarkov market since we've had this huge swing because of the influx of new players with the birthday discount and the birthday gift as well. I'll probably turn this into a series and update anytime there's some big swings in the market or I notice some item getting more value, just so I can get the information to you guys a little bit more quickly than my hideout videos, because those take quite a bit of prep work. I won't be doing them every day because you guys will probably get sick and tired of seeing me, but I'll update them as much as I can. So let me know in the comments what you think. If there's anything you want me to change, we'll try to get it incorporated and we'll go from there. All right, so I think it's safe to say that the birthday gift and the influx of new players threw a hand grenade into what has been a pretty stable flea market. With everybody having a bunch of extra money and able to buy stuff up, plus new players coming in and buying up items that nobody's used for a while, it's caused the prices to go up all over the place. So let's jump right into a few items that you should be keeping that you probably weren't before, at least not as of recently. With all the new low-level hideout items coming back in, the stuff that we've all kind of been ignoring for a while are back to keeping. Things like light bulbs, wires, capacitors, and tool sets are worth keeping. Hoses have always kind of been there, but they're even more valuable now. As well as things like 545 BT ammo and SNB, which I've always kept, but they're even more valuable now. I've seen their prices go up almost 60-70% in the last couple of days. A few other items you may not be keeping that are worth a ton though are things like round pliers. These are used for a few different barters across the whole spectrum of levels. You'll see them cheap, but I'm almost always able to list these for 12 to 13K and get them to sell. Zibbos are another great thing to keep if you're searching a lot of different filing cabinets and jackets. These almost always sell for over 12K. And lastly, one thing I noticed is propane tanks. These things swing wildly from cheap to expensive, but I've been able to sell these for over 60K each time I find them. So if you find these and you have room, they are definitely worth keeping. Plex is another one of these things that I think a lot of people sleep on, mostly because you see it in like the sub 9 and 8K range when you kind of glance at the flea market, but they get bought up a lot. So from hour to hour, you'll see these things swing from a low at 8K to as high as 18 or 20K. I keep these when I find them. I stock up till I get 4 or so, and then I list them for 15K and they always sell. Flat screwdrivers, the short ones, not the long ones, are also worth a ton because they're used in the hideout. And I don't think a lot of people keep these, which is why they're worth a bunch. I also stopped picking up blood sets a while ago as they dipped below the 10K, but with all the new players, I've seen them jump up above 15K and even into the 20s, so they're going to be worth keeping for a while. And before I finish up here, I kind of want to cruise over the hideout a little bit. I'm working on another video right now, and I'm waiting to see if the market stabilizes a bit, as well as what 12.8 adds in tomorrow. But I'll put in my 2 cents here for those of you that are interested. VOGs are all over the place. You can still make a bunch of money with them, but you have to be really careful. They're not a for sure thing like they used to be. So I've shifted away from making them. I'm sticking primarily with green gunpowder and red gunpowder right now because they're really good. But I think if you can get PSUs cheap and make capacitors, or cables and wires are going to be a home run here for a little while people get through their hideout. Also, the Lucky Scav junk box has jumped up, so you should be making these every night. But don't do it for too long because they're starting to trend down again. Now keep in mind, the very fact that you're watching this video and implementing what I'm saying is going to affect the prices. So get in on it as soon as you can, and if you miss the wave, just wait a day or two. This stuff will come back. It almost always does. The best bet is just to stack stuff in a Scav junk box and list in big stacks at night when you have time to sell everything. And after a couple of days with patience, you'll make a bunch of money. Well, that wraps up this video. So if you guys are wondering where I get these charts and a lot of this information from, it's from tarkovmarket.com. Link will be in the description if you want to go check it out yourself. It is behind a paywall for Patreon, but it's worth it for me to do it. And they're gracious enough to let me share this on my videos with you guys. I do a bunch of other videos on how to make money with the hideout, as well as barters and stuff. So please don't hesitate to go check those out. And I stream most nights on Twitch, so swing by and say hi there if you want to. There's also a link in the description to our Discord, which we have a bot that allows you to check prices on the fly, as well as hang out and ask questions with anybody in the community. So with that, I'll thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you in Tarkov.